Just waiting for everything to get caught up. Alright, looks like everything's kind of on the start screen, so I'll go ahead and make sure that the options are correct. YBA, just the way I set it up. Item select, item cancel, angle up, angle down. Alright. Just gonna give it just a few more moments while I finish signal boosting here. Alright. With that, I'm going to go ahead and get started. So this is going to be a little bit different from my usual Super Metroid runs. Usually whenever I'm playing this, it's either you know, just playing the standard game but trying to move quickly, or I'm doing like a casual run through of it. Either of those ways usually has me like, you know, pretty well knowing where I'm going, what I'm doing, what I need to collect versus what I have already collected. What this is basically going to be a modification where all of the items are randomized, and the mod actually has like multiple settings for how you can randomize the items. So what that means is I may not necessarily find things in the same places that I usually would. On the seed that I did this on to kind of test it out to see if everything was going to work or not, it gave me a couple of items that I'm not used to, and it did not give me the morph ball bombs right away, so we'll see if this one does that for me or not. But that's as far into this as I've played, is just enough to make sure that everything works properly, you know, just kind of the usual stuff there. Always gotta leave it to this room to quell my hopes and dreams of getting a sub 40 Ceres station. Aw, man, I was one jump away from a sub 40. Someday I'll actually learn how to run Ceres station really fast, but today is not that day. So I don't know what's going to happen. Like, my disclaimer before this run even starts is I don't know if I'm going to get completely lost or if I'm going to get stuck or what have you. So I'm just going to go ahead and get, you know, like I put it in my description as well, but the disclaimer here is I've never run a randomizer before, and I've not really watched a lot of people run randomizers either, so I don't know what the kind of strategies are for this, or like if there's some sort of way I'm gonna have to deal with not having certain items and whatnot. So a lot of this is gonna be me like playing on the fly, playing it by ear. I might have to learn some tricks on the fly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so it's going to be a learning experience, just trying to remember, first of all, how to play the game again, since it's been so long since I had the last time. Watch me just completely fuck up the old mother brain room. The one item that I think is consistent is going to be the morph ball, but I'm not really certain. But either way, we're going to probably go out of our way to collect more items than usual, since we don't know where things are going to actually be, we don't know where things are going to be located or positioned at, so I'm going to be saving often. I'm going to be like trying to go places often, and just basically trying to get as many items as I possibly can. Super missiles. Okay, that's a way to start the run. probably shot too much of those. There we go. So let's see what's over this way then. Power bombs, alright. Isn't there a spot here that I can use those? I don't know if I can get all the way up here or not. I think I need a shine spark for that, actually. Let's see. I'm trying to think of where else I can possibly drop a couple of these power bombs. I need to be careful about abusing them because I don't know how ammo is going to be on this. Oh, actually, no, I do not want to do that because I know what's behind that wall. So let's just go back up here for right now. Don't want to have to deal with an enemy that I don't even think that I can physically harm yet. Taking a quick water break there. I'm hoping they'll start to, you know, give me some ammo here soon. Hey Mick, you haven't missed much right now. You've just missed me getting through Sari's station and getting my almost 40 on it. Luckily, one of the few tricks that I'm actually halfway decent at on here is the one that's probably going to come in the most handy, which is wall jumping. Since I'm going to need to use it to, you know, in the previous game, I always had to use those to sequence break in order to get to items as quickly as possible, whereas in this, I think I'm going to need them just to progress at all. I think I can go this way. I'm a little bit hesitant to use that until I hit a save point. So I'm going to try to locate a save point first. At least until I start seeing some ammo for these things pop up, because Christ, I'm not seeing anything right now. Okay, here's a save point. If we get ourselves into a mess and we run out of ammo because I'm an idiot, then this means I won't have to grind as much later on. Come on. Anything, please? Jeez, these guys are not dropping anything. Alright. Let's see what's behind this magical little door. Charge beam already. Can I do this? That was a waste of a bomb. Always good to know. Oh man, I have to use one more right here to get back through. I'm trying to like think right now and figure out, I'm trying to remember where all of the certain items like that I'll need to get into Brinstar are, because I think I'm going to need to do that at some point, but I know I need at least one of, like, my last power bomb has to basically go to that. Okay, there was a missile refill, so we do get ammo recharges. We just don't know how many. I probably will be doing a little bit more grinding than I usually would, just because I want to make sure that I can actually have a spare power bomb at least. Oh man, I really hope that... Oh, come on. Are you gonna give me the... Wake up, boss. Guess there's no boss. Oh god, I always love that run. The funny thing is I didn't exactly intend to do that. It just kind of muscle memory happened. check something really quickly. Alright, well, I definitely cannot get up that way without wasting my last power bomb, so I have to actually legit do the escape from Alcatraz. So while I'm probably screwing this up multiple times, basically this is a way to, in a speed run, do that little maneuver right there where you squeeze yourself right into the little needled gap there without using any of your bombs. In a speed run, it takes approximately 4 bombs to get through there, which is about, I haven't got like any direct, super accurate math for this, but it basically takes about what would equate to about 4 attempts at doing it the other way. So basically, if you can get that on like your first or second try, you're still saving time over the standard route of just, using the bombs and going through the standard way. Now, if I had an actual extra power bomb left over, I probably could have actually went that way and it would have been faster. Use the ship to recharge, that's right, that's a good idea. If I get myself into a situation, I'll definitely need to remember that. Okay, if you guys aren't going to give me anything, I've got enough health to where I can just tank through you, so excuse me. Honestly, in retrospect, I probably should have went and recharged before going on this journey. Okay, well there we go. We have a power bomb now. And these guys appear to be giving me ammunition for it, so I'll have to remember that these guys are also a source of recharging. I'm going to try to keep some of my commentary on this factual and helpful towards people playing the game, and I'm probably going to give a lot of my personal speedrunning tips that I've acquired over the time that I've played, but, this is definitely not going to be a speedrun. Like, I cannot stress enough just how much trouble I'm already going to be in trying to do this the regular way. God, I'm trying to remember, like, I think this is just a save point. Nope. I'm not wasting my power bombs on... Oh god, I have to. Well, here's hoping this doesn't turn into a puzzle. Okay, I'm gonna go hit that door before I do anything else. Okay, so, yeah, the middle was the save point. There we go. And we are soft locked. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and do a reset right here. Boot core. This is probably going to happen. Alright, so the good news is we didn't lose a whole lot of progress. I don't think that there is anything significant between here and what I acquired down here. I believe this ended up just being, I can't remember what it was, but I remember we did not need to go that way, really. So until we get ourselves a little bit of actual ammo, like until we actually get ourselves to a comfortable point, let's just stick to what we know. It is nice not having to deal with the bomb chorizo, though, I'll tell you that much. Alright, let's see if I can do the escape from Alcatraz once again. So the trick to this is to wall jump off of the, like, kind of like the lowest point that you possibly can. You want to jump off of the right wall of the third rut, and then immediately go into a fall. I'm going to be killing enemies along the way, because I need that ammo. Alright, so we need to skip that first room because that first room didn't take us to anything but a map station, which later on, you know, like, we'll be fine with that whenever we actually have ammo. I'm gonna go to the room below before I explore anywhere else and hit that save point. You guys suck, and I can just tank through this, so that is what we will do. I need to try to keep myself at as much health as possible, though, as I'm going through here, because I need for these guys to have, like, the highest chance possible of dropping items for me at this point. At least that's my operating strategy. I don't know if it's actually going to pay off or not. Whenever you're running to elevators, you can actually, if you angle your gun up and then hit the down key on top of it, I didn't do it very well that time, I was a little bit late on it, but if you angle your gun up, it technically kills your momentum. So whenever I go through elevators, I'm always trying to do that. Oh shit, I remember what that room had in it. It had the charge shot. Sadly, I'll have to bed. 12:30 midnight here. Alright, that's cool, man. Video should, you know, as usual, be up whenever you, you know, like whenever you kind of get back into things, so feel free to check it out. I'm sure that nothing exciting or of value is going to happen here. Oh, I missed my short charge. Let's see if I can get these guys to not be greedy. There we go. Okay, awesome. He gave me a power bomb. Awesome. Okay, here we go. Oh god, if I fuck this up... Oh wait, I do have power bombs, technically. I just need to be super careful that I don't get myself into situations that could get me killed later. Before I go to Crate, I'm gonna have to go back and get the charge beam, though. Hey, we got our regular missiles. I actually saw another power bomb upgrade as we kind of make our trip, you know, back next, so that'll be good. Oh god, I wonder if the bomb, like the traditional bomb chorizo is going to be in a different location or not. Oh god. Well, we have a nice little arsenal of missiles now, so that's good. What's not so good is... Okay, I can shoot that, that's good. That is more than fine. I should probably start using missiles on those guys whenever I see them, but god, I even feel paranoid about using those. Alright, let's try to get ourselves some power bombs back. Come on. Please? I'll be good. I just want one. Thank you. Thank you for being so kind. Alright, so what I'm going to do before I go much further than this is I'm going to hit the save point, and then I'm going to go and I'm going to go get the charge beam again is what I'm going to do. It's not going to be the most valuable thing in the world for me right now, but it definitely will later on, and I don't want to be, like, you know, knee-deep into Brinstar and then having to scramble all the way back up with whatever I have. Truth be told, I really don't want to do Red Tower without knowing I'll at least get the Ice Beam. I'm not gonna worry too much about these guys because I just remembered I can hit my ship as a save point and then get all my ammunition back, so. Well, at least these guys are giving missiles out pretty happily, so that's good. Alright, so we're gonna go all the way down here. This direction. And actually, while I'm thinking about it, there's another one that I want to check out really quickly as well. Because I think I can either get myself another power bomb or a super missile, or a missile, basically, depending on what this game decides is the most exciting thing to give me. Aw, no ammo, of course not. God, I just realized. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Please work. Yes! Okay, I can't go that way. That would have been an awful place to have soft-locked. Alright, let's go refill at the ship. While I'm out here, there's some other things that I can also check up on. I definitely want to save first. So with this stuff, I can technically hit the red tower from the other direction and work my way down that way, since technically right now we would be heading towards Kraid. Actually, I'm pretty sure what I'm technically looking for is up that direction, but I don't have the high jump boots and I can't reach it. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to this. Let's go through with this plan and just kind of get everything sorted out this way. I just mostly want to see what is this way. Oh, you son of a bastard. Okay. That's either the speed boots or that's the high jump boots, and I can't remember which one it is. Alright. That's gonna be our first, probably, grinding point we're gonna hit. God, those guys don't die quick. take a quick peek down into the Turtle Tower area. There we go. Make sure that I have more than enough equipment to get back up. I need to save at least 2 power bombs. Not to mention being hellaciously careful. Oh god. Oh jeez. Well, there's the Various suit. And I have a whole 59 energy to spare with it. Oh god. Okay, we are going to Operation Get the Fuck Back to the ship. That was kind of a, that was kind of like a 50-50 in terms of risk-reward there. I got the Various suit, so going into Brinstar isn't going to be an issue now. And I'm going to take less damage overall. Bad news is that I'm really close to death. Alright, we're gonna be good. We're gonna be alright. I really hope that those are the high jump boots that are in that area, and I think I'm gonna go for those first, since if I get down into Turtle Tower and I fuck up and slip and fall, I want to at least know that I have some sort of protection against that. And even if it is just the speed boots, I should be able to kind of recover and get away from there, so... Let's clear you guys out. Okay, just one charge shot will do it. Okay, so this right here is a bastard. Because what I have to do is run through here and mess up my jump. I have to get enough speed going to make this jump. Okay, we got him. We got the high jump boots. Okay, so what that means is I cannot make it over there just yet. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm being really anal about this saving, and I apologize, but I want to make sure that whenever I make a significant amount of progress, like landing that on the second attempt, that I will be able to just recover from there. So actually, while I'm thinking about it, no, I'm not quite able to get up there. I need to get the Shine Spark for that. So a lot of this is just kind of, you know, changed around the niceties that I get and the locations that I get them at. I'm gonna go back and start progressing. Oh god. I'll do it reverse order here. I'm gonna try to go down this way. I'm gonna keep going down Turtle Tower, and then, you know, like once I get to the point where I actually am supposed to be making the drop, I'll go back and I'll go the standard route. Basically, I want to clear the top of Turtle Tower first. And if the game just gives me the plasma beam, like, really early on, that would be pretty nice as well. That'll make dealing with enemies pretty much a joke throughout the run if I got that, but you know, let's take it one step at a time. I want to get movement options more than anything right now. This may well be a situation where getting the grapple beam is going to be a welcome reprieve. I want to make sure I can get back up first. Okay, more than enough to get back up. Because if I screw this game up and I get myself to a point to where I can't possibly recover, you know, that's basically the end of the run. Like, I could probably try to do some crazy stuff to recover it for a little bit, but I'm not going to spin my tires for way too long on something like that. Okay, so before I head down... Okay. So heading down here normally is what gets me the power bombs usually. And these guys, very helpfully, are giving me power bomb refills, so that's nice. Or they would if I needed them. Okay, this is going to be especially annoying. Oh god. More power bombs. Go back here. Another energy tank, that's good. Come on, one more. I'll feel a lot more comfortable once I just get the, once I get the morph ball bombs. Like, that is the one that I'm legitimately kind of concerned about at the moment. I mean, the power bombs are definitely a nice welcome treat, though. Yeah, kind of thinking my my original route through. Really, the only thing that I'm kind of passing up at this point is oh god, what is it? Yeah, like right here's where I descend the turtle tower. So this is where I would normally come after having already gone down to Norfair. We would let out right here. This is where we would kind of approach it at, so... Go ahead and get that door open. Probably should have just used things on them. So here is one of the things I was concerned about. I'm going to try this for a little bit, but I may well have to possibly go back and just go up the normal way. It is technically possible to get yourself into that enough to hit the switch and get it open. I just don't think I have the patience, or, you know, like, I have not practiced that trick at all, so let's see if I can get myself back, and if not, then we soft lock and we start again. It's hard to mock ball whenever you have the high jump boots in here. I'm used to doing that without it. So the annoying part of this is we have to climb Turtle Tower again. The extra annoying part of this is I have to climb Turtle Tower without getting hit. god. Yep, this is gonna be fun. Hang on, can I? Yes, okay, awesome. Okay, let's try it with just those two, just to kinda... Please have hit. Ah, damn it, I did, but I had to dodge them. Shit. Alright, let's just try to... We did it. Whew! I only had to knock out 90% of the turtle tower to do it, but... Please let go of me. I did not jump at the right spot. Oh god. Come on. Ah, come on. There we go. I must have, like, fucked up the first damage boost spot on that. Alright, well... Nothing of value was lost, and we only got items out of that, so that's fine with me. And the one thing that does concern me is going to Fantoon next is not a bad idea. Because I have more than enough energy, I think. Well, no, I don't have enough energy tanks to comfortably deal with him. But I'm actually better equipped, at least, Oh no, I'm not actually. I just realized I usually go to him with the beam and kill him with the beam. I don't have that. I've got, like, the super missiles to deal with, like, damaging him and doing a significant amount of damage to him, but who knows how long that fight is going to take with just the standard, and charge beam. You know, I think that I really should, like, as much as I love to skip, our good friend Sportspawn, I really think that I should go and pay him a visit on this run. Let's see. I remember that room being a waste last time because I ended up having to go all the way back there. That's just the room where we got all of our missiles, super missiles, and power bombs. Alright, save room right here that I'm going to hit. We're not going to go past the blue switch. Like, that's going to be my exploration rate that direction. Pretty sure this just leads to... Yeah, that's fine. Okay, it's a missile recharge station. Not the best thing in the world, not the worst thing in the world. I couldn't remember what was there and not, so... Everything here is going to do a lot less damage where I've got the Varia suit. Alright, let's go down this direction. We're actually going to take a quick detour through here. Since we actually get power bombs for doing that. I'm just soaking a lot of damage just because it doesn't matter too much at this point. It's this way. Oh fuck. Fuck that. We need the wave beam to really get down into there, so we won't fuck with that anymore. Reserve tank, not the best thing in the world, but whatever. Missiles, never bad to have. Well, the good news is this room's not locked, so it just means we just lollygag our way down this way, pick up some power bombs and refill. Alright, well there is nothing that I could really easily see there, so... I can't remember what is actually behind that way. Like, I know if you keep charging with the, you need the gravity suit and the speed boots to do that, but I'm not really sure. Alright. So we're not gonna go towards, Kraid yet, because... what we need to do instead is go up this way and go see Spore Spawn, our best friend. Can't remember what this is. I think it's a safe point. Yeah. We could have problems on Spore Spawn. He is the most difficult boss of the game. I don't know if we have enough ammunition or anything to deal with him either, is the scary part. Man, super scary. Yeah, there we go. We actually do get to fight Spore Spawn. What I like is that we could technically go ahead and bust the floor out and not even fight him. Oh wow, one didn't put him down. Almost shot one of those guys with my super missiles. Oop, okay, yeah, he is pissed off now. I'm deciding to be conservative with the missiles. Since right now missiles, like standard missiles, are dropping dime a dozen, I figure it's better to use those to fight him than use my very scarce supply of supers. Especially if he's not gonna drop any, Jesus. Alright, let's just sit here and farm up some of our missing supers. Alright, there we go. I feel comfortable enough with the lack of power bombs. Okay, more super missiles. I'd laugh if that one was the actual bomb Teresa. I wonder if they just, like, put him in a different location. Like, I'm seriously, like, confused and just wondering about that. With Spore Spawn out of the way, we can go ahead and go down towards Kraid. Actually, let's go up here first. Oh god. Alright. Jesus Christ, no. Fuck that. So much energy lost on that. I'm just gonna tick the map right there because I don't think... you know what, let's just check. Although, honestly, what we can do is there's actually, I think there's an... I don't know what the item's gonna be, but I know that there is something back over this way. We have more than enough power bombs now to do a little bit of exploration. So let's go ahead and do it. Let's see what... okay, it's just a missile pack, but... beats nothing. Alright, let's just keep going the way we usually would. We're gonna skip past the big, scary, mean guys. Or at least lure them over here. It's just gonna be the one. Can I just... yeah, there we go. Definitely gonna do a little bit of farming before I get myself stuck down in the turtle tower area. I'm gonna get myself back up to, like, just somewhere energy-wise with my last one. Let's see if we can get, like, 2 more big drops, and then I'll call it good. Alright. That was the one I was wanting to do. Alright. I wanna give it one more shot. Nope. Alright, whatever. It's really hard to do the mock ball with the high jump boots at that point. Alright, now we head down. I am going to hit this on the way since we've already got it, and that's convenient. it's just a save point. Not. Not only is it not a save point, I think I'm probably going to die here. Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to make that leap, I don't think. No. Not enough actual vertical height to do it. So now that I need actual real energy, I'm getting nothing but power bombs. That's kind of a beautiful irony. Energy? No. But we didn't waste any of those power bombs. And we get an energy refill at the bottom of the turtle tower. Wonder what our Spazer's gonna be replaced with. I've actually got to wait for that block to grow back, because I don't want to fall down there. Well, there's the grappling beam. So yeah, the big thing about this is I can't even do my traditional routes because I've actually got to go like pretty much everywhere that I can afford to in order to make sure that I'm getting all of the items possible. I would probably consider going up into Meridia, except I don't have the gravity boots or the gravity suits rather, so I don't want to risk doing that until I'm absolutely certain. I don't want to go to Kraid yet because I can do a ton of item collection down here. I think what I might do, basically to kind of keep myself sane through this, I think I may well make, I'm thinking about making Kraid kind of be my soft stopping point, because I don't know how much more exploration I'm going to have to do before I even get back up to him, but we'll definitely see. If we just pretty much like just blow through him instantly and, you know, just like get everything that we need going otherwise, then I'll just, you know, I'll keep going from then. But, you know, if it's gonna take me a while to get there, then I absolutely will make that my kind of soft stopping point. But let's focus on the road ahead of us right now. We've got at least 3 rooms of unlocks to get through. Oh god, I'm not gonna get to him in time. Damn it. Alright, well that's fine. Of course, the problem is it doesn't matter because I wasn't able to capitalize on it while I was up there, so... What did we get in place of this? Missiles! Alright. If we had gotten that guy before he went down the hill there, we could have saved ourselves a little bit of time. I'm trying to kill these guys so that I can potentially get some of the bombs out of them. I don't want to go that way just yet because, well, actually that's the way to the ice beam, so let's take the gamble. Oh shit, I need to mock through there. Oh man, did I get it? There we go. We mockin'. I was just trying to see if they were gonna give me energy or anything. If you're not gonna... I was gonna say, if it's not gonna give me the ice beam, it should at least give me, like, a beam of some sort. I guess I can't be that fortunate, though. Let's see. Using the power bombs there takes me down and to a fun little path down that way. I'm gonna hold off on doing that path, so let's just go ahead and get back up. Let's go this way and just play it safe. This is not safe. Quite the opposite, actually. So we'll have to do the other escape plan. This is the route that I generally take whenever I was speedrunning this game, you know, a million years ago. The difference is I would normally have to do a very intricate, you know, kind of leap up with the bombs to hit a certain block there, but thanks to having power bombs this early, it kind of helped me negate that, so that's nice. I'm going to go ahead and hit the save point before I go down the next path, just because I think there is potential to get soft locked over in that area. So I can't remember if I gave the information away yet or not. I have recently come across, you know, acquiring a Nintendo Switch, so just be looking forward to seeing a couple more games kind of coming up here in the near future revolving around that. In particular, now that I own one, I very strongly intend on getting a, you know, like whenever the game comes out, the new Metroid Prime 4 that's coming out for it. I don't know how much of that is going to be streamed or not, because there is part of me that just wants to play and enjoy the game, but at the same time, I could very well potentially make that my, you know, like, game that I play on the stream with it, so we'll cross that bridge whenever we get there. Kirby Star Allies is coming out soon, and my very first playthrough of that is mine. Like, I will apologize in advance for being greedy, but I have been waiting on that one a while, so that one's gonna be, you know, like, basically me playing the game by myself, and if it's fun enough, I might go back and do a stream of it. Especially if there is some sort of online component that exists with the game to play cooperatively that way. So I can't get up that way. At least not in my usual way. Alright, I remember this jump. I might have to clear that guy out to do it. Alright, we're good. We're in there. Let's go the way that we normally get Wave Beam first, since Speed Boost Room might give me some potential issues of getting through alive. Come on, beam. Power bombs. It's like trying to unwrap a present on Christmas Day and like hoping that it's, you know, like a brand new game console or something, and then you just end up getting shit. How do we get down that way? Oh, okay, we have to go down and around. This is an uneventful path. Oh good, I just had to go through the lava. That still hurts, yep. So we're not going that way. I think the part that makes this the most fun for me, just in terms of playing it again, I barely remember, like, any route in this game that isn't my speedrun route, and even my speedrun route I barely remember, so like, you know, mentally, like if I'm just kind of like talking myself through it, I can kind of, you know, really guesstimate where I'm supposed to go. But like as it stands right now, like I'm trying to think about, like, you know, where all these rooms are and what items are normally in those rooms. And the moment that I went to any room that wasn't this one after getting what should have been the wave beam, like, I just drew a blank, like, almost instantly, so. Just to give you an idea of the degree of out of my element that I am. Alright, we might take a little bit of intentional, or not intentional damage, just expected damage through here. Oh good, a missile. Is the lava gonna start rising up though? Good. Another fun little speedrunning factoid, if you haven't heard like a million people bring it up before me, if you shoulder pump, you are technically moving your model forward by like a pixel every time that you do it. Like it's a very insignificant amount overall. But over the course of a run, if you kind of like, you know, get your arm pumps going enough, then you can actually save quite a bit of time. Oh, you fucker. I didn't get enough, yeah, I didn't get enough momentum that time. That time I just straight up missed the jump. Come on. We're better than this. No, we're not. We suck. Come on, be something. Yay, missiles! Is that what you want me to say? Just act like it's like Christmas Day? Oh, fell through that. jeez. Get out of the lava. It's not the scariest thing in the world. Okay, well, we got another energy tank and a missile. Okay, so coming this way wasn't a bad idea. So there's actually different degrees of randomization in the randomizer that I'm using. Being the terrible player at this that I am, I chose casual mode. So what I assume that that's probably going to do is randomize the location of items, but leave things in a fairly sensible location so that I probably shouldn't spend too much time horrifically lost. Just a significant amount of time. There we go. Gotta love those missile packs. They really do brighten up my day. So the thing that scares me about going through here now is I have a limited amount of power bombs. If I have to do anything involving platforming with the bomb jumps and stuff like that, I'm in serious trouble. Let's see, I'm pretty sure that, yeah, that just takes me to the route that leads all the way, you know, back up that way. Of course, I'm pretty sure this route takes me down to Lower Norfair, so I want to be a little bit careful as I'm going through. What I'm trying to do is find my way to Crocomire. It's very nice of the game to give me these farming points with very easily killed enemies. I feel like those are the kind of things that you would normally take advantage of in, you know, say, let's see, where does this go? I think my intent is I need to get over to the left, as a matter of fact. Yeah, because I was just making my way towards Lower Norfair, which I don't have anywhere near the equipment to get through there yet, so... But I feel like those kind of areas are really underappreciated whenever you have, you know, like just the ability to have your full arsenal, you know, like pretty much readily available just by not being a dummy. Oh god, I need the wave beam to get through that. Otherwise, it looks like we can go down and around, so let's go that way. I've mentioned it on a few of my runs before, but if you really want to appreciate and, you know, enjoy the genius that is this game, I'm pretty sure those are speed boost blocks. Yep. If you really want to appreciate the genius that this game has behind its design and everything, just looking at this game through the lens of this randomizer is one way that you can kind of accomplish that, because you really start to appreciate just like all of the meticulous thought that went into designing these rooms, and like just how many different like speed runs of this game exist out there. Like this particular mod right here is actually like you know, one of the base kind of items that you can choose on it, you know, like in terms of the quote-unquote difficulty, the one that they kind of generally suggest is speedrun difficulty. And I think that that's just interesting that this game, you know, has that kind of ability where you can just, you know, go through and randomize the items and make that into a run in and of itself. The fact that you can just go through all of this game without even killing the first intended boss until, you know, either the very end of the run or just outright skipping a boss altogether. I don't think I can get up through there. Maybe. Yep, there we go. So if this run becomes nothing else by the time that I'm done with it, I just want to go ahead and just say, you know, kudos to Super Metroid, and god damn it. Oh man. I'm gonna try it just a few more times. No. I'm trying to remember what that would even, like, what item that is, because I'm not used to seeing that. I don't think we have a farming room here either, so I'm a little bit scared to touch too much else right now. We can go down that way, but I don't know if that's going to lead me anywhere necessarily good. But you know what? We have the power of farming. We don't necessarily need super missiles, and we are starting to see them drop. Speak of the devil. Beautiful. So let's go this way. I actually didn't know if those guys were doing a significant amount of damage to me or not, so I stopped letting them just kind of willy-nilly. Oh god, yeah, they are doing a sizable amount of damage. And it sucks not having the wider spacer beam right now. Oh boy. We saved before we went here, so if we get ourselves soft locked, we are safe. Okay, thank goodness those guys are easy to kill. Alright, we will have to use one here. I figured that was the case. Oh god. Okay, that's how we do it. Can we clear that with power bombs? Of course not. Well, that was a fun experiment. Well worth the time. Definitely didn't almost die from it. So the good news about this is that it shouldn't be too hard to get back up there. There we go. I just had to make sure to shoot before I got up there. Please give me energy. Yeah, just give me those little, just like trickles of energy. That's what I need right now. I should have planted that higher so I wouldn't have had to use 2 of them. Okay, so where is my most convenient farming area? I appreciate you guys for giving me super missiles, but I really don't want to make the trip towards Kraid with this low energy. Ah, God, let's just do it. Pull the band-aid. Honestly, if we can just at least, yeah, there we go, like, at least 1 energy tank at this point, and I feel completely comfortable with Kraid. Because we have more than enough super missiles to deal with him. We have more than enough missiles to deal with him. I forgot, the jump there is only if you do like I usually do and forego getting the high jump boots initially. Could just go straight to Kraid, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, that I remember that there is this bad boy here. Oh. And then that takes us back out this way. Awesome. Okay, and we still hit our, we still hit this with the super missile, so that's good. At least you still give me a shit ton of super missiles for that. I believe up here is actually a save point, or an energy recharge one. Both I will gladly take. Alright, yeah, I'll definitely make Kraid my cutoff point right now. Shit. Almost got the quick kill on him. Still a damn good fight. Oh, thank you for the like 50 million power bombs and like the 2 super missiles. Oh, here we go. Wave beam. Alright, so now we can shoot through walls, which means we can actually get to that other item. Which oh god, I know what that other item is. That's the morph ball bombs. Oh, we've got to go back and get those. Oh man, We've absolutely got to go back and get those first. Alright, so... let's see what this room gives me. Well, there's the space jump, so vertically we are completely good for the rest of the run. That's actually going to be a really great thing to have for getting over to the sunken ship, so I'm actually really pleased with that particular acquisition, I suppose. Alright. So before we go and get ourselves soft-locked, I'm actually feeling really good. We've got like a decent chunk of the platforming requirements taken care of now. Oh shit, this wasn't. Alright, I'm not gonna spin my tires too much on that. That requires the speed boots to get through. Otherwise, we need to go all the way around. Fuck it, let's go on an Odyssey. I have to remember this isn't the good space jump from Hyper Metroid that I got so used to, so I actually have to take a little bit of care while I'm using it. I actually forgot how bad the space jump was in Super Metroid. Oops. I also miss being able to recover from taking damage to go straight back into doing jumps and stuff like that. That was a really welcome improvement. Okay, so if I remember correctly, we can just go straight down this way and forgo that entire, you know, odyssey that we had to go through beforehand. Going down takes us over to Ridley, which we don't want to do. Then this is the way that takes us down. Down, 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 and around. Actually, okay, no. I'm full of shit, is what I am. Let's go to the right first, since there's less stuff to explore this way. Energy recharge, always welcome. Oops. Although technically we didn't even need to use that since we have the space jump. This puts us out at a place I do not believe I really wanted to go yet. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Okay, I know what's going on here. Whenever we go in from one side, it actually starts us out without the lava rising, and then if we go in from that angle, we have to deal with the lava rising. That's what it is. Okay, and this is just the lava room, so... With my... come on. With my curiosity satisfied, let's go back over here and continue what has become a fully magical journey of trying so hard to get those stupid... Okay, that is the way to Ridley. Getting those stupid bombs so that I can actually feel comfortable about platforming. Did not want to hit that again. Alright, well... I intended to stop at Kraid, but Crocomire is right here. Crocomire and our bombs that we were so seeking. Let's kill Crocomire, let's get the Morph Ball bombs, and then we'll keep going. We'll go until we get through that, and then that will be a good place to call it good. Just a few more ought to do it. There we go. Well, there's the gravity suit. That's a hell of a place to find the gravity suit. Which means that any sort of hesitation that I would have about going and trying to do the ghost ship at this point is completely negated. I have a feeling as this, as we kind of collect more upgrades, I think this is going to look a little bit more like just a traditional run rather than trying to do anything else, so I am keeping that in mind as well. Like the last real big upgrade that we need, like absolutely 100% required upgrade, is going to be the plasma beam. Like the ice beam and the plasma beam, like those are the last two must-haves. After we get those, we're really, you know, really golden. If I remember, yeah, they want us to go the intended route. Oops. What is this way? There is an item at the end of the tunnel, so let's do it. All of that for a missile pack. the speed boost, because you're supposed to have the speed boots at this point. You're definitely not supposed to have the ability to just skip all of it with the gravity suit and space jump. I can't remember if there was anything up here or not. And I feel like there should be, since they're making such a deal out of... Yeah, there we go. More missiles is fine. Is there something here? Well, there is a pit back down. So for the record, I did hit the jump button there. It just decided that I had not hit the jump button whenever it wanted, so it freaked out on me. God, I just want one of them just to, like, just randomly transform into the bomb Chorizo. Like, I just want that so badly. Oh, hello there. They're all dead. You know, with the addition of going down to Crocomire and, you know, collecting all this shit, that really did put me pretty close to where I wanted to stop at. Like, I mean, like, in terms of my usual 2-hour requirement, so... That doesn't work, yeah, that doesn't work out too bad at all. We're getting pretty close to a point to where, like, the last real big thing I'll have to do is search for those other items and kill all the bosses, but I have no concern whatsoever of that. Oh shit, wrong way. This whole entire trip was with the intent of getting that stupid morph ball bomb finally. If that's even what that is, like, that could not be it. I'm pretty sure it is. But that being said, pretty sure isn't 100% either. Alright. Morph ball bomb. Yep. Let's see. I can't get over to the right there and get that because why can't I do that? Let's find that out. Solve that mystery, and then this save point will be the one that we stop at. So the one in question is one room down and over to the right. Oh, it was it. I just didn't get the map exploration for it. Alright, with that mystery solved, I think I'm going to leave it there. That way I can make sure that there is something for me to do in the next episode I do of this. I think the next episode is going to be me, like, taking out the remaining bosses, and then the episode after that will probably just be filled with the end stuff, unless I just decide to go and do it there and then. So, with that, I'm going to go ahead and cut the stream here. Thanks for tuning in.